You know, we have been following Danny Fenster's story from the beginning. After months of praying, hoping, and working to get Danny freed, tonight he finally returned home. It's the emotional reunion family and friends hoped and waited for. After 6 months of being jailed in military-ruled Myanmar, journalist Danny Fenster is finally home in Huntington Woods.
I feel incredibly fortunate to be home. I can't believe the amount of effort that went into this that was necessary to make this happen. It's overwhelming gratitude.
It was just last week Fenster was sentenced to 11 years of hard labor in the Myanmar prison. On Monday, everything changed. U.S. diplomat Bill Richardson was able to negotiate Fenster's release with the top commander of Myanmar, calling it a humanitarian gesture to the American people. Ultimately convincing the leader, as a journalist, Fenster was just doing his job. But Fenster says it wouldn't have been possible without his brother, Brian, who also worked tirelessly with U.S. Rep. Andy Levin and others for his release.
We've always been incredibly close, but I mean, his work ethic and his love, our love for each other is just, it aligned. I mean, he made this happen.
Fenster also thanked local and national media for keeping his story alive while each painful day passed.
It was a lot of reading, a lot of sitting around thinking, staring at walls, a little bit of jogging in a very tiny circle. There were these makeshift weights, so there was a little bit of weightlifting, and just waiting. It was just so much waiting, and not knowing what was happening or what was going to happen.
A few monitored phone calls and a visit from his wife every other week with the only food he could stomach were the only things that kept him going and hopeful.
Delivered a huge food parcel to me, and we just wrote each other love letters that were the only thing keeping me focused on staying sane and getting out of there.
Fenster says his wife finally has a plane ticket and the couple will be reunited by Thanksgiving, a holiday that will mean even more this year with Fenster finally home.
Walking onto the plane in Naypyidaw with the envoy that was taking me home, and then there was the sign that said "Welcome to Detroit." Those are two moments that are just permanently pressed into my brain, two of the greatest moments I can remember ever feeling.
You can see them right there embracing as an entire family. Physically, Danny says he's okay. He's just very tired, exhausted, really. After a good night's sleep, though, Fenster says he plans on buying a phone and then continuing his journalism career and reporting the truth. Monica.
He's been through so much, so has his family. Does Danny say whether he'll ever return to Myanmar?
You know, Monica, he said nothing would make him happier than a world that would allow him to return to Myanmar, but a lot would have to change before that happens.